We ain't the peasants, we're the children of the uprising. False scriptures lead when revolution doesn't need televising. Revisions for the pigeons while we soaring through the chrome binding. Gorgeous image, but the tone and color still ain't vibrant. If the team ain't vibing, nothing you defines what's recognizing. Spoke with your back on the chapel floor, so we know when you're lying. Blood took wedding dresses, so my behavior's crucifying. Who's crying if this ain't fast food? Your bigger picture don't need supersizing. Who's defying me, and who subscribed to me? Training thought left the station, I'm losing my mind privately. Be it silently, quietly, writing through all my riot. And pen a picture of a dream when we find a better society. Dialing back, but why when it's my grave you've been defiling? Seen now to the conscious, but seen genius, the open-minded. Rewind to a time when feminine energy wasn't a crime. Stick my neck out for a chance in my head, which left to get in line. Line by line, ream by ream, we reign supreme. Sustain a beam of light, but we still here putting up the fight. That's the diet, excuse if it seems device. That's the glory to the kingdom on earth from on assignment.
Glory to the kingdom, glory to the kingdom, glory to the kingdom, glory to the kingdom. Glory to the kingdom, glory to the kingdom, glory to the kingdom. Glory to the kingdom.
Whether you believe it or not, there's a star born every second. Burnt out by the shine, but survival's what's really impressive. Gradients festive, cold homes know it's with the address. And adrenaline shot to the heart when you hear that's my first impression. Destinations are destitute if we linger on confessions. Resolutions find a riper meaning when they're part of life's lessons. So worth the affection, good challenge gave me an erection. We ain't birthing a new game, we handing out C-sections. Ain't pleasant, this the reality, this is what protects us. Hard work carrying the game, we don't need bench presses. Routinely offensive, being nice is a new direction. We kept a straight face while y'all make out with every Frenchman. Wretched nomenclature in my presence while y'all pensive. Reserve the right to serve if y'all acting too defensive. Armed to the teeth with prayers and God's divine attention. Full press on my core while the indecisive are busy fencing. Research is extensive, we're not here for the pretending. Lend a helping hand when the olive branch needs extension. Modesty ain't my creation, but it feels like a new invention. When you sweat so hard, it's hard not to expect the attention. Span across multitudes with the bandwidth of a teenager in detention. Used to give these words for free, now my lyrics are expensive. Real life alchemists working high above detection. Diamond line in the kingdom as we claim glory for the heavens. Glory to the kingdom,
Glory to the kingdom,
glory to the kingdom,
glory to the kingdom,
it's glory to the kingdom,
glory to the kingdom,
it's glory to the kingdom,
glory to the kingdom,
it's glory to the kingdom,
glory to the kingdom,
it's glory to the kingdom.
I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me, even if he dies, will live. And whoever lives and believes in me shall never die.
Tratando de decir, tal vez será mejor me marche yo de aquí para no vernos más. Total, que más medallas sé que sufriré, pero al final tendré tranquilo el corazón y al fin podré gritar: yo te amo, yo te amo, yo te amo.
Couldn't close me off with my finger caught in the door. This fine lost limbs or a sacrifice of war. The jewels that I adore, it smoke signals to score. Misunderstanding a place of stench inside of your core. Who's scrubbing the floor, blood seeping from your pores. Don't sweat what you can't change, screams of anguish turned roars. The applause is disguised as the ones expecting more. Till you question the system, then it's par for the course. Check your sources, send a check back whatever rejoicing. Deploy that madman right into this for enjoyment. Hands up, we in for a bumpy ride. Or keep your head down where decisions lack pride. decide whether this gets taken to the trenches. Admiring the corpses, guns, they still clenching. We spoke of the facts, but they said it's all a tantrum. F what you heard, cause our words are split atoms. Whole life's a curse with the words that we gather. War-torn chef still serves on the silver platter. And to my dearest love, when the smoke finally settles, been here the whole time, sleeping amongst the rose petals. T.T.A. Today, tomorrow, I'm always here. T.T.A. Today, tomorrow, I'm always here. T.T.A. Today, tomorrow, I'm always here. T.T.A. Today, tomorrow, I'm always. Look to me for good news when the chopping block is getting crowded. What's the good news when bad decisions got me surrounded, drenched in champagne? When I'm the king you crown, I got an accent with my name and I like how she pronounce it. Resting a knife on the neck of my enemies. A flex for me is on a track featuring 10 of me. Festivities and I cries are like ecstasy. Couldn't trank the workers so they stuck up on that ketamine. Was it Dramamine? I'm the motion, you the sickness. CEO at Coldplay, still ducking your pitches. Like your wounds and stitches, skip levels like Matrix glitches. Please keep talking shit from the bottom of your ditches. Won't touch your dirty dishes, own the rags to my riches. Live through the rich and poor and y'all so won't quit your bitching. It's a favor when you pigeons eat the crumbs and still fidget. Just part of the equation, so y'all best sit and listen.
Por ese palpitar que tiene tu mirada.
Trying to put that kind of stuff about me in the papers, huh? I'll show them when they get it. Hello? Hello, this man wants Park 1000. Yeah. We can't take it no more, huh? I'll tell that guy what it... Hello? Park 1000? Give me a flyer and get him quick.
Sure. The rush from under your feet like that shit would matter. No cap, Mad Hattie on your ass while we maintain our stature. Skull fractured from strain of breaking black and white patterns. Remain scattered on the floor while we numb amongst the chatter. Tiny dancer on a two-step becomes a necromancer. Demons don't need a soul, the fumes got him battered. And who's my captor? We share laughs amongst the smoking banter. Smile at me too big, now we got a 9 to factor. Blessings on my ties and I'm still considered dapper. Pictures worth 1,000 words, but this moment you cannot capture. Street degree in action, bring silence to bad actors. Left your door open just to bleed out in your pampers. Tragedies will pass when we kill time on the rings of Saturn. We can raise a glass when the wallet's getting fatter. Stay mad, stay whack, foes will land on the ladder. Smile babe, this one's for us and our grandeur. And that's T.T.A. Come on, true, yeah. This shit's fire! Put it in the history book. Social studies, what are the kids learning these days? Come on. Type of flow that knock your chin loose. A lot of talk been going around that water cooler. Well, who come around to straighten it out? Come on. Come on, baby. They got me doing this shit off my cell phone. That ain't like me. Come on. Stuck in the rat race, bad case of the sad face. I swear these stacks laced away, the cash will give me jitters. Having mad fun, but I'm seeing figures in the corner, so I'm dreaming that this happiness ain't something so temporary. Cause having meds is scary, promise that I'm judging fairly. Trudging past the weak feels, but it's fine, the Lord prepared me. Wouldn't be fair for a helping hand when the feds are staring. Retreat back to my lair in the Motel 6 with no concierge. But when the cons is there, POV meeting my pallbearers. Scared of losing cash in the spectacle, but it's all there. Made off like a bandit when the compliments was backhanded. Sandbagged their emotions and lampooned the lambasted. Seatbelts was stuck on fastened in undeniable fashion. Aimed for the moon and back, but we flew right past it. Now I'm stuck in space like some dumb limp bastard. Surviving off a joint and some long-lasting laxatives.
I heard Rob Rico was in the car with Princess Diane that night. Oh yeah, well I heard he buried treasure with D.B. Cooper. I heard Rob Rico actually has a mansion on the dark side of the moon. I heard Rob Rico gave O.J. the gloves. You know Rob Rico was the reason Watergate happened.
Rob Rico was the first case of COVID-19.
I know Rob Rico gave Doc Brown the DeLorean.
I heard Rob Rico gave Mia Khalifa pink eye.
I heard Rob Rico was actually born from a harem. He doesn't know who his mom even is.
That makes complete sense because I heard Rob Rico was found in a basket in front of a Tibetan fire station. And now that is definitely true. I heard he was 32 when it happened.
Scolded by the flames Things of hell for telling, tells it rocked the veil. For Michelle fell for the pill, grandpa was loaned Dale. Sang on my laptop with a sexy ass guy. Jinkies got my ass caught on the stage, but got mad props. A derelict directed by emotional support parent, prepared to protect it with my life or sell your girl for carrots. And now the Karen's hysteric, apparently from the errands or from the lack of macking and Aaron Carter cut out the parents gave them. Shame, shame, a lot from the grape to say I'm famous. Taking payments in bottle caps and Dovin with Greg Louganis. Pain in the anus, PR scaring, I know that I'm shameless. Peed on the legs and called it rain to give them piss looks on their faces. Saving graces, great service, a repurposed diamond furnace. A furnished apartment dyed in gold that's close to local churches. These cryptic searches with love while rifling through your purses. Ruffled the birds' feathers but gave blood to relieve our curses. Turn of tide, turn of page of scripture for a moment. Want me to be taken serious but got a thought I could barely hold in. Frauds that I'm exposing, cause I'm the one that's chosen. Climate here is frozen but flip icebergs to explosions. See, eroded chaos can pay off if it's all nice. Told the line of a gunfight and one using soft knives. Zip tied the enemy and saw he was cross-eyed. Gift wrapped the cadaver and gave it to my queen last night.
I heard Rob Rico taught Paul Walker how to drift. I heard that Rob Rico gave the Dukes a Hazard the Charger that they drive. Well, I got that beat easily. Rob Rico planted a bomb on the Zeppelin. Oh, Rob Rico also apparently owns the Holy Grail. He ashes out his cigarettes in it. He uses it for Hawaiian Punch. What's that about? Well, did you know that the real reason they built the Great Wall of China was because of Rob Rico? Wasn't no Genghis Khan, my guy. Facts.
Hey, well, you're both wrong. I heard that Rob Rico's actually an alien from another planet.
I heard Rob Rico made out with my sister. Wait, I didn't hear that. I saw it.
Let's go. Grains of sand echo when it won't stop ringing. Fan the flames and let go, but the heart's still sinking. Love is a life rap, but death is a promise. Heaven is a gift I don't deserve until my soul is spotless. It's what the cost is when the world needs a bandage. Met bandit brandishing nouns to squeeze the elite status. The racket was static, he practically fell in line and practiced his tactics would have laid low until he was surviving off his cabbage. A couple radishes, patches of sirloin for the aftermath. Made a living playing craps with rats in LA's best drags. Mentioned that for flacking, got whacked by a waitress that I grabbed. Wait, that was Tony, not Tanya, but got they OnlyFans. Now I'm tan back at home making love to my right hand. Make sense of it all with the large member, it was God's plan. Oh hot damn, it's odd to say I'm not grand. Lost in the sauce for plot points and watching Grey's Anatomy. Charging me with battery, or this 66 keep gagging me. Actually that was me, I gave myself up so happily. Law-abiding citizen who just can't stop cackling. Me dangling, it's a metronome and the nurse won't stop laughing. King pulled a switch and the rooks, he won't stop castling. Hearing this crazy flow, they say he's so baffling. Trampling, trampling, the snake won't stop rattling. Trauma, you were venom and used denim, I went through haggling. If I rest in my head, if I'm not what you want on your palate, what's next? Biting your tongue and smashed it with a mallet. Take it for granted, granite's bashed with the skull of Edward Cullen. Heroes falling, diatribe makes it worth my calling. Critical thought lost in the ballot box and company stalks. Generation marks but cooked in an alley in the Bronx. Staunch artists gather where the dead ego rots. What it costs, scatterbird flocks when the other boot drops. Props to pure willpower, but will it get you out the dogs? Concrete penny loafers match my jacket for the bottoms and tops. Explain your distaste will take more than several letters. Not here to dictate, but will get you all to do better. Admissions of guilt are smoother than silk when you feel it. Is it rotted brain or les you do not find appealing? Behind the glassy eyes is broken glass from the torn down ceiling. I won't stop dropping nukes until their skin stops peeling. 5th degree burns, but it doesn't mean you know me. Homies gassed up by a phony, coked up cat named Tony. So go ahead and phone me, these tracks have been getting lonely. Can't even give it a proper run without a complaint about zoning. You gotta put me in, coach. You gotta put me in, coach. Gotta put me in, coach. Here's a toast to the folks that'll like my last roach. So it tuned to the rhythm, it's not an ask, it's a given. Tesla vehicles tripping on how that boy's so driven. Always spitting, soaking the pussy cats and kittens. Is this living? So it's said, so it's written. Unlock the debacle with optimal timing. Keeps it topical, logical reason in this climate makes anything seem plausible. Closeted cardinal sins unannounced can come off comical. Bomb device shot off your chest will put you in the hospital. Lost the plot and the sauce while he's jumping over obstacles. Optional side quest have turned Molotov so volatile. Quenching the flame now, but why the laugh seem diabolical? Written in wingdings of Comic Sans when he called the audible. Awful judgment is the core of where our pain resides. Got a future working sidewalks selling cowhides. Tanned and tepid, still gave a speech for his acceptance. Unused salesperson's license to raise the rent on his tenants. No love or back and forth because this ain't a game of tennis. Changed the rules but still end up at the Department of Corrections. Shook them down and walked away with all of their pensions. Drunkenly stumble home before they come into their senses. Gotta put me in, coach. I said put me in, coach. You better put me in, coach. Here's a toast to the folks that'll light my last roach. This is woo! He's a monster. Got an itch in my head, but I got that with a lobotomy. I woke up smelling roses and a new obsession with botany. Mumbling audibly about how his member keeps him hobbling. Sided with weak, now got him pushing up daisies at the garden. Madison Squared with a twin, so of course we out partying. So much liquor in the body shots, you start tasting like Molly. Ring walled off, so I'm thinking this marriage is turning faulty. Caught off how calmly she's reacting to me staring at her chest fondly. Could never comprehend this, a man, machine, a menace. Severance from reality leaves you navigating with the Jetsons. GPS was a sexton, gave him a boiled red complexion. Crash landed in Israel, now they hoping we ease the tensions. At attention, so hard make the drill sergeant apprehensive. Gotta explain him I'm putting like a diet cause of lack of affection. Hustle the health inspection, chiseling my abs and chesting. They looking at me mad cause I've been giving them indigestion. But oh, that is all that we know. They say this all that we know. Existence on this plane's only ever our first shift.
I give pit against the demons of hell will get your ass kicked.
Sorry to those who picked me when I missed the first hat trick. Got distracted by sirloin and cut in time's fabric. If I could thread the needle with my DNA, it's not a bad habit. We'll pass an NDA, so growth from here could be slowed to static. Catatonic when the funds are stunned and hit the pocket. Now let's feed the family and get all the piggies back to the market. They say that's all that we know. They say that's all that we know. Yeah, they say that's all that we know. Said it's all that we know. I'm not ahead of our people, live amongst the heavens. When you learn about the other side, it starts to seem more pleasant. Cause when years count down to hours, the minutes turn to seconds. The last grain of sand will drop and the silence calmly beckons. When the legend serves its purpose, decisions will split amongst the jurors. Through bureaus of life remain pure each time we tighten the tourniquet. Let out there's a resurgence of missing passion burning. Days rehearsing hours sets we built in our endurance. Some days joy is like a needle, we searching in the haystack. Others it emerges from the horizon in a Maybach. No worries where the strays at, no longer need my payback. Everyone wanna be Big Casey until they see how we bad. Ooh. They said it's all that we know. Whoa, hey. They say that's all that we know. Whoa, they said that's all that we know. Whoa. They said it's all that we know. Desperate to disrespect and now you look god awful. Preaching to the fries while in the pews sliding bottles. Take a sip, pass it back, but there ain't no time to dawdle. Argued by every sex under the sun and met them in a hovel. Hey, but where the models at? I was promised the new inquisition. Disembarked to silence in the aisle of freaky women. Just kidding, too self-aware to keep keep my motives hidden. They said I play it up with my home runs like Cal Ripken. Something's clicking, looking at me like I'ma write the ticket. Hey, buckle down, young buck, we all part of the resistance. Paranoid, superstitious, vicious lines come off malicious. Empty ditches whisper the truths of the quiet misfits. Covered by blood, diamonds, and the songs of the finches. Shell tops, hard hats, several unrelated disses. Serve cold as a specialty or as a nightmare in the kitchen. My staff had got him straightened out, and now who's the one flinches?
Baby gon' break away.
Where we go when the deadlines reach? Where we go when the pastor's in the place they can't preach? What we do when the dream's out of reach? What we do when the drugs start slowing my speech? There's some things in your life you can't teach. When your feet are getting bruised and you're fighting up the weakness. Then you're praying on a hand from Jesus, and you pray to God that nobody sees this. Since a fetus, ain't no point talking vision till we reaching our completion. Got my reasons, we did breathing through achievements. Nothing gonna matter if we ain't got the family here to see it. Peep weaving through the deep and sleeping through the high green, creeping through the league of shadows like I'm Batman on the wing. Cause competing with the wings is like Kobe and Diesel in the final seconds of the season.
Away, away, baby gon' break away. 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 Away, away, baby gon' break my way. Away, away, baby gon' break my way. Away, away, baby gon' break my way.
Got the Bible apprehended, I'ma be the one to mend it while I'm questioning these lessons, while I'm hopping over fences. I'ma mimic the game while y'all paying for impressions. Cause even in detention, I'm a natural selection. So defensive while they pressing through depression. I'ma try a new direction while I'm avoid detection. Take a toll on your body for collection while we cut it up with spirits just to get through the tension. Under the barrel of the gun,
Oh, we gon' break away.
constant burns from the sun.
Oh, we gon' break away.
But we gon' take it back to love when we break away. So my soul is stolen back just to pave the way.
Away, away, baby gon' break away. Away, away, baby gon' break away. Away, away, baby gon' break away. Away, away, baby gon' break away.
Smartest creature of darkness, and he's working the hardest. Started a forest fire with sharpened darts in the middle of parallel park, and leaves wires sparking with advanced intelligence targeting. Something is harkening violently, and it's upon the horizon. No longer find nothing surprising, leaving islands deserted. Only concerned with Escobar's estate and if it's up for purchase. Great minds think alike, others burn in the furnace. Trust folks as far as they throw them, so let's see who goes the furthest. Don't hate the play, hate the game while you yelling out your curses. Explains why you change your rules while catching flames inside the churches. Pages turning on the Bible reeking of bourbon. Legs losing strength on the soapbox while their speech is slurring. Determined vermin stepping up, but ain't cut for the skirmish. Take that back, we cut them up to quell our murdering urges. Mad, it's looking good on us, we throwing spinners on hearses. Spin the block on a victory lap and make love to the nurses. Deliberately worded, leaving the bodies gurgling. Innovative acid, the trick I learned from Rick Sanchez to be certain. Cats purring from the stripes, they see that I've been earning. Urban development plans can't get in the way of the hermit. Perfect to mix it up with the sugar and spice. Performance enhancement left me at home, now I'm paying the price. Hit up homies, Cheech and Chong got me high as a kite. Hallucinations from a stogie got me tripping all night. See, through each peak we see behind the illusion. Steady knock a work out, leave 'em contusions. Add some bruises, your tooth is loosens. This one's for the introverts and soulful humans. See, through each peak we see behind the illusion. Steady knock and work out, leave 'em contusions. add some bruises, your tooths is loosens. This was for the introverts and soulful humans. Laugh at their jokes before they move the goalposts. Word of advice for those watching the afternoon soaps. Keep crying, I pride myself to a larger institution. Stock my prayer in the evenings just to say that I was included. Souped up language, it's enough to keep them stewing. Fed them directly from the ladle and they still struggle to prove it. Keep them chewing and grooving on all my oral fluids. Been spitting so long, lost my consciousness and wonder what I'm doing. A blunder of love at the core of our conception. They want to rebrand, but I'm not good with the directions. See, most of your suggestions leave me on course correction. To be frank, I'm the one culpable of neglection. Got booted for starting a party at the county police convention. A moral obligation to start a battle of the sexes. NOTNICE's insecurities will scream that I'm weak. They extinct cause they won't elaborate over weed and a drink. Piece by piece, you see the hourglass is shattered. Wrapped it in a towel so we could leave it more battered. Every swing, every smack, now we deaf from the applause. Ancestors weep when these powers could be used for a better cause. Sound crazy, but I know these mangoes ain't flawed. George of the jungle with the juices running down his jaw. Woolly mammoth still shaking off the tar. Bar for bar with opportunity left the door ajar. See, through each peak we see behind the illusion. Steady knock a work out, leave them contusions. Add some bruises, your tooths is loosens. This one's for the introverts and soulful humans. See, through each peak we see behind the illusion. Steady knock and work out, leave them contusions. Add some bruises, your tooths is loosens. This one's for the introverts and soulful humans. Good morning to any MC that I've ever murdered. Sorry to bend you out of shape, you spineless girders. Here on a Bender Rodriguez, he says he'll take it further. Ain't seen such embarrassed faces since I caught you my hump in a hair curler. Nothing too far when we only just getting started. Home shopping hacks gonna be left working the casket department. Bury your lazy eye alive and keep your chain in the glove compartment. And explain to your baby mamas why 2 fake chains back at a Target. Don't get me started, kings kill Canadian markets. Cucking husbands since 18, shoot loads on their faces worse than Parkland. Ain't wasting time on logic, repetitive flows no better than Jokic. They way you wanna bond over ass whooping, swear you into bondage. Victims don't go home if they know how we make the sausage. Sweeney Todd of MCs cutthroat with all of the knowledge. Prefer dirt, not the polish. Real skill over followers. Steadfast the past decade with a name you can't tarnish. Alright, this one's for the family then. Oh no, he's broke at the tomb. The creature of the Black Lagoon is about to bust the lagoon. Ain't been this wet since out the womb, and I'm getting through with some spoons. Couldn't have us, some spring showers was only meant for June. So today I'm left wondering MC's on the mic. Threw a toaster in the bathtub so they can see the light. Cooked the corpse medium rare so the kids could take a bite. Fight bilingual paramedics with paddles to bring them back to life. Murdering for me's no longer moral dilemma. Caskets double as coffee tables, so pass me the splendor. Splendid corpses on my canvas, I don't even remember. Blacked out, unearthed the wind of fire, got me through September. Not the most clever, whatever, you bow to the pressure. Cockeyed under the weather, looking like Jeremy Renner. Leaving Roku in my tracks, ain't no need for congestion. Connections tethered, it's my pleasure, pulling every lever. We double the rhythm and harmonies, the EQ are partially settling. Companies are targeting, marketing, money, I'm pocketing is moly and harmony. And holy moly, how do we hack all the profit and constant bottling themes that are so modeling, swirling years to keep the towers from toppling. Mass mobs are forcing me through, of course, a forced coffin. And now we seem distinguished, we ashing out and rising like a phoenix. And most diehard fans are disappointed, I still haven't mentioned my penis. Oh, mirror, mirror on the wall can tell me whose flow is the cleanest.
Take a second or two and ask how are you? Are you feeling alright? Are you a down ass fool? Are you sipping or drinking? Did your breath start stinking? Are you chilling with the ladies? Did your fear start shrinking? Yo, I'm Doomday F.A. Call me F.A. I'm hitting these bars like my girlfriend left me. Call a referee, someone stop me. I'm traveling through this beat and I can't be stopped. G, can I get a copy? Old fashioned like a floppy. I'm trying to take her out before she top me. A gentleman at heart, but don't let me start. Cause that gentle's at the door, followed by your man's heart. No terra plus ultra, an octane culture. I'm saying we explosive beyond what we showed ya. Couldn't get colder if I took a dip under ice. Frozen with a smile, but I'm not nice. Not nice. Frozen with a smile, but I'm not nice. Not nice. Frozen with a smile, but I'm not nice. Not nice. Frozen with a smile, but I'm not nice. not nice. Doomed as fuck and I'm not nice.
Sometimes I feel too much pain from hanging around too much fame. Cause when emotions untamed and when there's nothing to gain, I am the feeling ashamed. And now I'm kneeling and praying. The Lord is dousing the flames and now I'm stuck in the rain. Sometimes I feel too much pain from hanging around too much fame. Cause when emotions untamed and when there's nothing to gain, I end up feeling ashamed. And now I'm kneeling and praying. The Lord is dousing the flames and now I'm stuck in the rain.
When it comes to me and peace, it's always appealing. Not quite the Middle East, but find the chaos fulfilling. Same time amongst the trees, we can dream if God's willing. Cause sometimes what they want from me, something I'm not feeling. First demands a track for when you out partying. If you don't do that, they want a song about poverty. Then you do that, and you're only good because you're marketed. And you realize there's underlying emotions that they harbor. But I'm just me, and you is you. And only one has got a catalog the public peruse. But that's the rules. How we earning our jewels, and all the fools think it's something that we picked up in school. Everybody else calling it survival tactics, or they call it code switching like you living in Mad Libs. Nostalgia make me wanna go up and vanish. And Ray-Ban sponsor all my rose-tinted glasses just the same.
Sometimes I feel too much pain from hanging around too much fame. Cause when emotions untamed and when there's nothing to gain, I end up feeling ashamed. And now I'm kneeling and praying. The Lord is dousing the flames and now I'm stuck in the rain. Sometimes I feel too much pain from hanging around too much fame. Cause when emotions untamed and when there's nothing to gain, I end up feeling ashamed. And now I'm kneeling and praying. The Lord is dousing the flames and now I'm stuck in the rain.
And every morning I wake up, there's certain feelings that my heart gon' take up. Sex don't need makeup, cause these days I'm too invested. Every date's a life partner turned an investment. Yeah, they said it'd all be a breeze if you're fine with the pay cut. If you're working for me, please. Cause it ain't getting better. These ladies ain't getting younger, but they're staying for free, ayy. But you can't avoid the magic. Simple days ecstatic when we make something happen. Interpolers lapping, want the neck of the captain. The guilt snapping on the neck of confessional chaplains. Upper classes begging for better amusement, while the ground level can't make sense of all the confusion. Is a larger conversation, or is it all excuses? And improvement serves us all and it's worth them bruises.
Sometimes I feel too much pain from hanging around too much fame. Cause when emotions untamed and when there's nothing to gain, I end up feeling ashamed. And now I'm kneeling and praying. The Lord is dousing the flames and now I'm stuck in the rain. Sometimes I feel too much pain from hanging around too much fame. Cause when emotions untamed and when there's nothing to gain, I end up feeling ashamed. And now I'm kneeling and praying. The Lord is dousing the flames and now I'm stuck in the